Our top story tonight takes us to Valley County, where 20,000 acres surrounding Payette Lake have been the subject of debate for years. Thanks for joining us. I'm Morgan Romero. Now, a new survey shows people in Valley County would support a change in which department manages that land. Aspen Shumpert takes us there.
This is what makes Idaho special. This is what we've grown up with. This is what we came here for.
The forests and trees surrounding Payette Lake's shoreline is what defines this mountain community.
This is what everybody still wants.
20,000 acres of endowment land around Payette and Little Payette Lake are managed by Idaho Department of Lands. One local group is focused on preserving it. Because endowment land are required to generate financial returns, the State Land Board can sell, log, or trade them. In 2020, a company called Trident Holdings LLC proposed exchanging private timberland in North Idaho for those 20 acres surrounding Payette and Little Payette Lake.
Had that occurred, then 20,000 acres of this land would have then been under private ownership, which then is available to development, things like that. So we would have lost this continuous habitat and open space view shed that we have now here.
The privatization proposal is what sparked the creation of United Payette, a coalition of groups working to preserve these endowment lands.
And those lands are very important, not only to that, but the habitat for the species, water quality. We're at the top of a watershed that feeds water down into Boise. So having these lands in their natural state is huge to the economy of McCall, but also the environment and the surroundings.
Craig Utter is a committee member for United Payette. He says recently there's been discussion about a new idea, exchanging the endowment lands managed by IDL to the U.S. Forest Service. It's an idea United Payette supports.
We felt like that was a way that could guarantee some more permanency for the future of these lands in conservation and protection for the watershed, for the wildlife, and for the people who want to recreate.
Because the current endowment lands, which you can see in pink, border nearby forest land in green, United Payette believes an exchange could help keep the area public and protected long term.
Their goals and objectives are different from IDL, so holding those lands forever is something that the Forest Service does in other areas, and that's part of their mission.
To find out how residents feel, United Payette partnered with the University of Idaho and conducted a study this summer sent to almost 7,000 Valley County residents. They received just over 800 responses.
91% said they are very concerned about the conserving the lands that have public access on them.
For many, it's about protecting water quality and maintaining public access. 66% said they support a land exchange to the U.S. Forest Service.
I think the biggest win out of all of this was that Valley County residents had a chance to weigh in, and they did. And it came back saying, we're in support of the idea of an exchange and moving this land into more of a permanent conservation scenario.
Utter says United Payette has presented their results to the city of McCall as well as Valley County. The Idaho Department of Lands says this land exchange remains conceptual at this time, and they have no further comment. Reporting in Valley County, I'm Aspen Shumpert, Idaho's News, Channel 7.